Got my area all raked out, all my parts and pieces around, and time to start building. Right, so I finally got it up. Actually, it wasn't too bad at all with the pieces that I left it in last night, so it probably took me like an hour and 15 minutes, and I mean that was by myself, so not too bad. A little bit of a pain, but it's up. The only thing that's in it so far is the ladder that I used to build it, so, and otherwise I'm going to start working on the next project. I want to expand my wood pile. Totally didn't think everything through. I mean, that stack was kind of already there, and then that's where I built the big stack. So I'm going to move the crap wood because I want it farther away from our good wood anyways, and then I'm going to extend the good wood pile farther over. And I brought all our granite over that Chris has collected, and I'm going to put that somewhere, probably over here in the back of the concrete blocks and whatnot. And then I've got a couple other projects for the day if I have time to get to it. So we're up here working. We had a little less than a half day with the light, and as you can see, we've got a major mess going on to clean up because Chris was able to bring home a ton of lumber from his work. Sorry, I'm going to cut in front of you. And he's been splitting it apart and everything to get the pieces that he can salvage. The main problem now is just getting all the nails and that kind of thing out of it, as you can see. Do that as you go. You just bang them out with a hammer. It's not too big of a deal. But got quite a bit. Some is in better condition than the others, but everything's in pretty good condition. Definitely reusable, which is good. And he's still going into the sun's going down here. And I've been working on putting a bedroom floor down. And I'm going to get some trim to go around the edges because the carpet goes all the way underneath the bed and this dresser, so we got out as much as we could. I'm going to get trim to put around that to make it a little bit better. I like the floor. It's, you can't see in there, but it's decently the same pattern as what's in the rest of the place, but it's a different color brown and everything, which is nice. Since it's two separate rooms, you can see what it used to be, that typical, I don't know, what's that, 80s, 90s flooring. It used to be in my bathroom when I was a kid. We're going to start building our deck. Chris is just laying out what lumber we have right now to see what else we need to get and make sure everything's going to work together okay. And we're able to use those cinder blocks that we got too. It's going to be a nice long deck. And I'm going to be digging a couple more plants into the ground. If you guys saw my bittersweet video, I'm working on a landscaping job. And they've got tons of trees that have been seeding themselves. So rather than throwing everything out, what is able to be kept, this guy's falling over, I have to do something with him. I'm taking what I can and putting in the ground over winter, and then I'm going to save it. Some pines and some oaks. I also got a piece of wisteria right there, just to add to my other collection over here that I've gotten from other jobs like this and that kind of thing. I've got Japanese maples, Augusta dogwoods, and I've got some perennial herbs and other flowering plants, raspberries, that kind of thing. So that's coming along well. So started putting down the bathroom floor. Works the same as all the other floors. But we did make the decision I am going to remove that toilet and put a composting toilet in, but I forgot our ratchets, and I don't have a wrench that's small enough to get in there to pull the bolts out, so I'm probably going to finish that tomorrow. And otherwise, I did start lining all of my drawers with the typical drawer slip liners, but I did, since they're in kind of rough shape, I did decide to come up around the sides. So again, I'm going to finish it tomorrow because I've got to bring some sort of glue back so I can kind of just pin it along the edge there, so it'll stay. I'm going to do that with all the drawers and cabinets and all that good stuff.